Karakoram range in Pakistan has drawn me back year after year. There is something about these towering spires, these rivers, these glaciers, and the people in these mountains that hold a magic that I have not found anywhere else. Every great journey offers a challenge. If everything was easy, there would be no story, and nothing comes easy in Pakistan. These valleys have been carved out by millennia. They were some of the last big mountain areas to be explored, and to put it into perspective, great swaths of these glacier systems were not properly mapped until the 1940s. An expedition here feels like a journey to the edge of the world. This is the story of our journey to the base of the world's second highest mountain. Our adventure begins in Islamabad, the capital of Pakistan since 1963.
Just planning the next phase of the battle.
Our crew, a bit jet-lagged, begins to arrive.
Welcome to Pakistan. Some of you have been with us before on a trip.
This is the moment our team assembles together for the first time. We go over what the next few weeks will look like. I point out that there is no turning back now. For us though, despite the great food, we can't wait to escape the muggy heat of the city. Our minds are on the mountains. Skardu is a backwater mountain town, the biggest city in Baltistan, and where we will leave civilization behind to start our trip. The stark contrast between the desert, green farms, and big mountains fills us with anticipation for the days ahead.
Pakistan is very strong.
We begin to dip our toes into the adventure. For those who are coming here for the first time, it feels like another world. A land of fire and ice, of ancient traditions and small villages, of a level of synchronized chaos that simply does not exist back home. With these sort of scenes before us, we know something good is on the horizon. And it's only day 2. The journey from Skardu to Jula camp takes around 7 hours as we follow a broken, dusty road to where the road simply stops and the real adventure begins. Follow the Baltoro all the way to Concordia.
Camp village is set up.
Now that we have left the comforts of civilization behind, there's nothing more to do but take it one step at a time, trust our bodies and the gear that we have brought with us to aid in the journey of a lifetime. One of the most important things to consider when traveling in wilderness areas or developing countries is water. How do you get your clean water supply every day? Well, we've been using Grail geopress bottles to purify everything from stagnant pools to chalky glacier melt for the last few years. And this is the #1 piece of kit we cannot be without to ensure everyone has the best chance for success on this trip.
We will be there, inshallah.
To be honest with you, water is not something we can afford to mess around with out here. Having consistently clean water to drink on a daily basis can seriously make or break a trip, and as the leader of this expedition, I'm taking no chances. We want everyone to have an excellent time, and the cornerstone of making that happen comes down to water.
Kabutar se. Hello. Hello. How are you? Hi. Let's go.
At this point in the trip, we are walking on a mix of rock, glacier, and more bloody rocks. The scenes are getting more epic every day, and the crew is starting to hit the rhythm of the trail. Hike, eat, laugh, rest, and do it all over again.
Mountain laundromat.
Showers are becoming a luxury. Every French fry is like a gift from God. Even the doctor on our team is keeping busy attending to our friend from another expedition who suffered an injury walking to camp today. And the campsites, well, they just keep blowing the previous day's landscapes out of the water.
Soup. Yes, love soup.
Today was a rest day and really just fun seeing people enjoy it.
Gasherbrum 4, Masherbrum, and many other towering giants loom overhead like beautiful monsters. They have a presence and we are in their midst. There's something about being in a place where everything is scaled up a few notches. There's a certain electricity that the big mountains give off that are at once awe-inspiring and terrifying.
Yeah, we wonder where our national park fees are going.
Yeah, the KP.
As each day passes, we gain altitude and the scenes before us are nothing short of pure magic. We've had great weather these past few days, and the crew is feeling more or less strong as a unit. One member got a bit turned around in the glacial maze today, so we went looking for him with the drone to find him. All good though, we found him after a few minutes.
I lost.
We raise Operation Rescue with drone.
Amazing.
Today is special and we are stoked because we have reached one of the most spectacular campsites on Earth, known as Concordia. This is where we first glimpsed mighty K2, lying there at the far end of the valley in all its glory. Concordia, aka the throne room of the mountain gods, is where the Godwin, Austin, and Baltoro glaciers crash together to form this magnificent scene set before us. Words fail to describe the feeling that passes over you when you unzip your tent to find the world's second highest mountain staring right there back at you. The day begins for us super clear and we have perfect views of the mountain, which is very rare given all of the storm and cloud systems that K2 seems to attract on a daily basis like a magnet. We roll into base camp and set up shop amongst the other climbing expedition tents. The day is still perfectly clear and base camp is busy with activity. We sip tea and rest as wispy snowdrifts roll over the summit of K2 like devilish tumbleweeds.
Cheers.
Yes.
Today is rest day, which at base camp means the porter dance parties might erupt at any moment. Just ask our chef Ali.
Pakistan Zindabad!
These type of moments are so cool. It is the first time our team and the local porter crew have truly bonded, and what better way to bond than over music and mountains. Nearby base camp, something sobering is there to remind us where we really are. This is the Art Gilkey Memorial, a monument dedicated to people from all over the world who have died here trying to climb K2 and the other surrounding 8,000 meter peaks.
best soup ever.
It's a drink, huh?
A few days earlier, we were getting absolutely cooked by the fierce Karakoram sun. Today, we wake to a winter wonderland at base camp, and it is time to start our trek back to Concordia in a partial whiteout due to heavy fog. The team is staying positive despite the tough conditions. To be honest, the bad weather just kicked our sense of adventure up a few notches. Once finally back in Concordia, the team gathers around a small stove to dry out their gear, sip coffee and soup, and try to shake the chill that has gripped their bones. The weather forecast for the next few days looks pretty bleak, so we are forced to assess our plan to cross Concordia, a 5,600-meter semi-technical mountain pass leading to yet another beautiful valley and our exit door from the trek. We play cards and chill out while we wait for the weather to play out.
This is the best food ever, Ollie. Seriously.
I miss pizza.
Either a fish fry or a hamburger.
The gin and tonic.
After a lot of back and forth, checking weather predictions and snowfall, we made the tough choice to call off our attempt on the pass. Concordia is no joke, even in perfect conditions, so though we were a bit bummed, it was the right call to head back down the Baltoro from whence we came.
What is that?
It's green tea.
Green tea. Strong. Which is the most intense day?
For you, yesterday was.
As we dropped in altitude, the full magnitude of our epic journey began to set in. The trek back out was just as tough as going up due to the extreme heat and dust we experienced along the trail. One thing is for sure though, the magic and the mystery of the Karakoram range won't be leaving our memory banks or our hearts anytime soon.
You are amazing, guys. You are amazing, really.
2 steps. And you know, that's when the colors started to change.
With another classic twist that usually comes with traveling in Pakistan thrown at us, our flight from Skardu to Islamabad was cancelled due to bad weather, so we set off for the long journey by road along the famous Karakoram highway back to Islamabad and the end of our journey. All the laughing and jokes, the ups and downs and the sunstroke and
Rocky Stan. So thank you from the bottom of my heart for supporting me and us through this whole experience. You are truly epic.
What did you like most of this journey?
Mountains, foot of Ali.
Very grand, very rocky, very impressive, amazing food. There was pizza once.
The mountains.
What did you like less about this journey?
There's a lot of rocks around here. You can never trust a rock.
And what did you like most?
Everything else. 1000% better do this trip.
Do you believe in the power of human soul?
I don't know, I don't believe today because we were supposed to go to La Paz and we are going back.
Because La Paz
La Pasta is not here. Where is Italian La Pasta?
A journey to K2 in the greater Karakoram range is one that leaves a great impression on you. You carry the spirits of the mountain gods in your bones once you have set foot there. For all the planning, effort, and energy our team gave to this trip, the mountains gave it to us right back, and it is something we will have with us for the rest of our days, and the quantity of which will only be increased once more upon our return here someday.